Okay, so the setup for room 1 is going to be a little bit different than usual. It's going to be, you're going to select a shoulder. You're going to put 2 shoulders on there. But if you look at the top, your receptor mode is going to change. So no longer are you going to have the tabletop receptor mode. Now you're going to be upright Bucky. And you'll see in a little bit when we do the room setup, how the change in the room, how it, the way it looks. So then every group is going to have 2 kVps, a high and a low, since we're doing attenuation and absorption. We want to see the difference between a low kVp and a high kVp. So this one I have set up for 50 kVp, and everybody's going to do 20 mass, 200 MA station, and then a large focal spot. So this is your room setup for objective 1. So we've flipped the tube over to upright. You won't be responsible for doing that. When you come in here, it'll already be set up that way. Your SID may be a little bit different, and also your FID. So here, your SID is now going to take your tube and either bring it out further away from your patient, or it's going to be a little bit closer to your patient. So you'll be responsible for making sure you're still at a 40-inch SID. And then the FID here will bring your tube up and down. So what that does is helps you to center to the patient's coracoid. So that's going to go up and down to allow you to adjust your CR. So the chest phantom is already here with the humerus attached to it. We're not going to manipulate that very much. I may pull it out a little bit so you can reposition. And then just make sure you guys have a 10 by 12 field of view. The 12 is going to be crosswise, and then the 10 is going to be the lengthwise. Other than that, then we'll set that up. You make sure you guys have a marker on there, and then you'll be able to go ahead and do your technical factors and then evaluate your images. Okay, so for objective 2 for this week, we're going to be doing peer review and then making sure you guys just know how to use the Bucky. So we're going to be having Annie on the table, 40-inch SID. Remember, that's going to say 40 inches up there because it's measuring to the Bucky. Remember, you're going to put your Bucky all the way to the very top of the table and then slide Annie as far down as you need to get her centered onto your CR. So you're gonna have a 10 by 12 collimation, and then each individual group will have a specific position that will be assigned to you. Peer review is what's gonna happen is one person's gonna be positioning and doing the control panel and everything. The other person, you will be evaluating them. Each person will have 5 minutes for the whole thing. This is just preparing you guys for semi-val, to make sure that you guys are consistent. Okay, so you'll have 5 minutes, and then you guys will have 2 minutes to discuss your peer review, and then you'll switch.